what's going on, everybody? I know this is strange. I know it is. I know it is. This is not my time. But I'm coming on today. I have a little time. I'm not working right now, so um, I better say this while it's hot off the press. Forgive me for my rudeness. I didn't even have time to even turn on the lights up here. I'm gonna do that now. I don't have my usual light, so y'all forgive me. I got I got something to say. And some of y'all not gonna like this. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that right now. So listen, if you're sensitive, if you are sensitive, you might probably don't. You might want to go on watch. It's 108. Go on, go on watch the soap operas. Go watch a replay of First Take or whatever you like to watch. But this is not for you. One thing that I pride myself on is that I'm not scared, and I'm not. I'm going to be respectful. I'm going to. I'm going to tell the truth. I hope that if it's offensive, it won't be like me pointing a finger, but you know, some truths can't be masked, or some truths can't be. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can try to package it nicely. You can try to do that. Y'all forgive me. I'm trying to get myself together. You can do whatever you want to do. You guys can see me shoot. Forget a light. And look, it's dark right now. I'm not going to be talking too much cowboy stuff. This is crazy. But I hope those of you on here, I hope that you stay with me. Now, I hope you do. Matter of fact, I hope you share it, because this is unprecedented what's getting ready to happen. Y'all forgive me, but I'm trying to. Hey, Nisi. Hey. I see all y'all here. Y'all forgive me. I had to come on now while I could. I'm not working right now. Y'all in here? Forgive me. Y'all need to share this while I'm getting myself together. I'm not at school. We had a power outage. At my school. I had a power outage at my school, so I'm not working right now. So I got a little time today, and I've been listening to TV, and I got to admit to y'all, I'm a little upset. I'm upset. And I'm gonna be nice about it. Hey, let me speak to everybody. Terry, I see you. Shane, Mr. Tim Hendricks, Karam, what's up? Nisi again, Freddie, I see you here. I'm tired. Okay, enough is enough. And see, it's gonna take shows. Not that I'm not that I'm big enough that my voice will reach the thousands, but you'll never know. You just never know. But it's gonna take shows like mine, and what I'm saying like mine is that of those that are independent, that don't work for ESPN, that don't work for Fox, that don't work for all these other sports affiliated channels. It's gonna take the independent people that are gonna say what needs to really be said, so that the right message can come out. Here I come. Here I come. So if you don't like it at any time, I'm just gonna say it now. You can leave. I get it. Y'all catch me the next time when I start talking cowboy talk. The only thing that is cowboy related, what I'm getting ready to say now, and I don't even have no notes for this. So if I'm freelancing, y'all need to share this. Y'all need to share this today, because enough is enough. All right, I'm sick of it. This will be the first time in history where a true Dallas Cowboy fan will come 100% in the aid of a Washington commander. That is enough to just. I almost just threw up right then just saying it. I did. Y'all can laugh. I mean, I'm serious. I almost just threw up just saying that right then. Seriously, I did. I never cheered for the Washington Commanders, or whatever nickname you want to give them. It hurts. But today I got to. See, first thing is this. Magic Johnson, who everybody knows is my favorite basketball player of all time. He messed me up, number one. And I'm messed up about him even signing up with Washington. But because I love Magic so much that I gotta cheer for him. You know what I'm saying? It's almost equivalent of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let me stop. I despise the Steelers. I despise the Steelers. I despise the Steelers. Always have, all my life. I don't like them. But Mike Tomlin is my fraternity brother, and then, he just is a great head coach, and it's hard for me to just go against Mike Tomlin, which makes me, oh God, I feel like throwing up. Am I cheering for the Pittsburgh Steelers almost? This is getting out of hand for me. Magic Johnson is in Washington, so that's strike one. Eric Bienemy was already hired there. I hope y'all share this. Do me a favor and share it today. And this is beyond cowboy. This ain't got nothing to do with strategy of football. This ain't got nothing to do with week one. This don't have anything to do with, the X's and O's, who the best player is, I ain't got nothing to do with that right now. This is called this is the new form. I'm finna go on hit the home run now. Y'all better share it. I'm serious. I ain't holding back. Jory, I'm here. Here I come. This is the new form of racism. I said it. I did. I said it, and I'm gonna prove it in just a few minutes. And I don't need any notes. This is the new. It's kind of like, y'all. It's kind of like the reverse. You remember, if you grew up, if you're my age, or you're just a little younger, or if not, if you're young, you done seen the pictures, you done heard about it, whatever. Back in the old days, when my father was growing up, the Ku Klux Klan had the mask on. Well, the Ku Klux Klan changed in Charlottesville. They wore suits. They still did the same thing. They marched. They were full of hate. They were racist, but they were wide open with it. Their face could be shown. I mean, how many pictures do y'all remember seeing that? It's just a new form of it. It's the same root, but it's just different. Unfortunately, racism is in every facet of life. It is. But here's the kicker, y'all. Here's the kicker. It's bad when black folk don't know that they participating in racism themselves. It's all right. That's the end of the show. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. That's it. I'm gone. Those of y'all on Podbean, I appreciate y'all showing up. Thank y'all. That's it. I'm done, because y'all finna get in trouble. I already know it. I know I am. It's the new form of it. Y'all know the story by now. I don't have to go through all that. These soft players, soft. I don't know, and I don't know who the players are, because see, just like the race, they like to throw rocks and then hide. See what I'm saying? Now, Ron Rivera, the head coach of the Washington Commanders, knows who they are. He knows who the players are. Okay? I need y'all to share this. Freddie, you on here. Share it with the group, please. Because I'm gonna go on put an end to this now. I'm gonna say it one time and then I'm gonna be done. I'm going off. Ron Rivera knows who it is, and he knows who the players are. I would almost say that Eric Bienemy knows who the players are. Because you don't just, if you're upset about something, you're not going to wait to go tell the head coach. In some shape or form, you're going to show your displeasure with Coach Bienemy right then and there. You see what I'm saying? These soft players, and I'm going to be honest, if I'm going to be responsible, I don't know who they are. I don't know who they are. They could be white, and then very well they could be black. If I'm a betting man, though, I'm betting it's black players. You see what I'm saying? I'm betting that it's black players. I could be wrong. I said if I'm betting, I could lose the bet. But I'm saying I'm betting and saying that it's black players. That's why I said, y'all, it's bad when black people participate in another chapter of racism that's kind of masked in your little feelings hurt. Your feelings are hurt because you're soft, number one. But then your feelings are hurt, but you don't understand the bigger picture. And you're trying to essentially, to be honest with you, plant a seed to get this man fired. Cause he hollered at you because you didn't run the play right. I mean, cause you missed an assignment. Cause you missed the block. As you know, Eric Bienemy, Coach Bienemy is the offensive coordinator for the Washington Commanders this year. I'm sorry. I apologize. Coach Bienemy, if some kind of way this gets to you, I apologize, sir. Maybe I got some Washington Commander fans that's going to check this out a little bit later. I apologize. Let me address him the right way. The 5-time AFC champion offensive coordinator, 2-time Super Bowl winning offensive coordinator, Coach Eric Bienemy. Did y'all just hear his resume? I don't want to hear nothing about where that's Andy Reid. No. He had a lot to do with it too. The players that played for him are coming to his defense now. So let's address him right. Excuse me, what has Washington won? Can anybody help me? I mean, I know the answer. I don't like the Washington. I never have. I'm a Cowboy fan. I don't like Washington. But when the last time Washington won? 1991, if I'm not mistaken. The year I graduated high school. I'm 50 now. I graduated high school when I was 18. Good Lord. The Washington football team has not won anything. So it only tells me that when you get a coach that comes into the organization such as he is with a great resume, 2 Super Bowl rings, 5 straight AFC championship games, it sounds like to me, you probably just need to let me go and put it out here. Ron Rivera, and I'll get to him in a minute. Ron Rivera need to keep his mouth closed. What has he won? Other than when he was a player, 1985. My God, that's when Purple Rain came out. Good Lord, I mean, come on now. Look, stop it. What has Ron Rivera run to even, I understand he's the head coach. I'll get to him in just a second, because he really irritated me. Little backdrop, then we'll get to this. Eric Bienemy is the only qualified black head coach whose resume as a offensive coordinator, is exemplary. I mean, it's great. And I understand, well, he got Patrick Mahomes and he got Travis Kelce and he had Tyreek Hill. Don't make no difference. Somebody had to make the engine work. Then, of course, some of y'all going to say, well, it was Andy Reid that did. That's Andy. How you know? You weren't there. You don't know. You don't know what he installed. We weren't at the practice. You don't know if his hand read or not. You don't know. You don't know what that man coached. I do know what the players have said. I know what the players have said about Coach Bienemy. I've heard them say at Bienemy that they're not winning the Super Bowl. I mean, what better credit can you get? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going by what the players say. I ain't going by what no media say. I ain't going by what no skeptics say. I ain't going by what y'all say. The players have said that if Coach Bienemy wasn't there, they wouldn't win the Super Bowl. I'm going to take their word for it. And I ain't no Washington. I ain't no Kansas City Chiefs fan. I ain't no Washington fan. I hate to see somebody continuously get the short end of the stick like Coach Bienemy had. We got guys coming out of college, can't do nothing but run out the shotgun, getting jobs. And we got a dude here who still ain't got a head coaching job. Everybody know Coach Bienemy should have had a job. And please don't come to me talking about what he did with his ex-wife or whatever he did and all that. That Coach John Gruden got a job. Good Lord, the list go on and on. Before Coach Bienemy, it's a reason why it is what it is. Now, y'all need to share it because y'all know me. I ain't scared. I don't work for ESPN. I work for me, big time. That's me. That's who I work for. My show has got an LLC beside it. I don't have to answer to nobody. I don't have to answer to nobody. Period. So I'm gonna say what needs to be said. This dude's resume speaks for itself. Head coaching job or offensive coordinator. That's what the job is. That's the job. Can you do that job? The answer is obvious. It's obvious yes. Please don't throw the role model stuff in when I'm seeing coaches get jobs whose character is in question, but yet they signed $1 million deals for the job. Oh, Bienemy is good for an interview now. Oh my God, oh, he done had plenty of those over the years. Just nobody won't hire him. Now, why is that? Well, we got to ask the good old owners, the good old boys. I don't even want to go into that because that's really not the subject topic, but the good old boys, the older gentlemen who's billionaires and 80 plus years old. And when you're 80 and 75 and all that kind of stuff, you grew up a certain type of way. Let me stop. That's not the content today. Okay, that's not the content. Let me stop. All right. So he can't get the job, a head coaching job. So Washington go ahead and hire him for the position that he's always done, which is offensive coordinator. They bring him over. Make a long story short, you know the story. We're not even at week one. The players are upset at training camp because, Eric Bienemy is coaching them too hard. He's yelling at them. He's probably doing a few curse words at them. He's not massaging them. Not acting like they didn't make a mistake. He lets them know they made a mistake right there, and with probably a little, a higher tone of voice than you hear mine right now. Most of us that play football, y'all understand what I'm saying. You get yelled at, you get cursed out, you get it. This is what happens in football. This is, everybody ain't Tony Dungy. I mean, everybody not Tony Dungy. Tony Dungy, the meat coach, effective, whatever it is. Look, he won, got Super Bowl ring. I mean, hey. But Eric Bienemy, you don't have to be Tony Dungy. His character, his style of coaching, the CEO type. No, you got some coaches gonna get right in your face, get in your behind if need be, and go ahead and get it done. Washington ought to be glad to have somebody like Eric Bienemy, considering they ain't won nothing since 1991. Hello. Hello. You ain't never won that, so how you gonna tell a coach how to coach? Maybe the coaches, that's the reason why Daniel Snyder gone. You kept getting these soft coaches that won't let these players do what they need to do instead of trying to get them to win. Maybe that's the reason why they've been down since 1991. Now you get somebody. Now you getting guys to plant the seed like he don't need to be there. Tell him to leave us alone. Tell him to leave us alone. Tell him to stop hollering at us. Tell him to talk to us like we're grown men. We're millionaires. He shouldn't talk to us like that. We're spoiled. Man, if you don't shut your soft tail up, where did we get these players from now, man? I'm upset, and I'm telling y'all, I got the feeling that it's black brothers that's putting my man under the bus. See, I expect Ron Rivera to do what he did. Y'all heard Ron Rivera? Oh my God. Did y'all hear Ron Rivera? Get up there and get up there and say, well, you know, I've talked to the players, and then he branch off and started saying, well, you know, Jack Del Rio, who's on staff there, is, you know, he's been in this position as a head coach, and he knows how to talk to him. And, you know, Coach Bienemy, you know, he has his style, and as we go along, you know, he'll maybe, what? I expect Ron Rivera to send somebody out. Now, I'm not surprised. Could it be, and I'm not a Washington Commodore, I said Commodore, Commander. I'm not a Washington Commander fan, but based off what I just heard, could it be that maybe Ron Rivera didn't want Eric Bieniemy in the first place? Just based off what I heard. Cause see, the head coach don't supposed to do that. He's a former player. You're supposed to keep stuff in-house. Ron Rivera just broke the golden rule of the locker room of an organization. And he did that on purpose. So it made me wonder, and I'm not a Commander fan at all. Don't even pay attention to the news. I don't do it. But it makes me wonder, was Eric Bieniemy forced on Ron Rivera? That's what I'm going with. I expect that out of him. But if it's these players, man, if it's what I'm thinking that it is, what I'm thinking, and I'm thinking it's people that look like me. That's what I'm thinking. If it's them, then we talking a whole different ball game. See, the NFL owners, the good old boy network, has come together like they did with Colin Kaepernick and said, we will not let this guy get to this place. They did it for Kaepernick. They all joined together and said he won't get back in the league. Nobody hired him. Bingo, nobody's hired him. It's just when they come together with a common goal, ain't nothing you can do about it. It's their teams. They paid for it. They're billionaires. Nobody can't force nothing on them. And even if you make them get out like Daniel Snyder, guess what? You're going to pay a hefty price to get Daniel Snyder out the league. So Daniel Snyder, y'all thinking of good riddance. Daniel Snyder laughing. He got billions of dollars. He just made whatever that $1 billion sale was to buy the Commodores. He's okay. Look, he can go buy another team. You see what I'm saying? Daniel Snyder's just fine. He ain't crying. He deposited billions of dollars into his bank accounts. He's okay. Trust me, he's not sad. You wouldn't be either. He ain't embarrassed. If he embarrassed, give me my billions of dollars with it. I'll find a way to be happy. Ain't nothing wrong with him. But these players, though, see, I feel sorry for Coach because see, you got some snitches in the house. You got some real snitches in there. And it ain't even got to week one yet. It's just training camp. See, the owners, I'm believing that the owners have decided to keep Bienemy from being a head coach. I'm starting to believe it. I'm starting to believe it. I mean, there are guys that are skipping him from college. There are guys that are skipping him from other teams that they've been fired from, and they skipping over him and don't nearly have none of the resume that Eric Bienemy has. We all know this. And all Bienemy can do is get a handshake and an interview. That's all he getting. He know he ain't gonna get hired. We know he not gonna get hired. It is a ridiculous thing. But see, this is the reason why I'm upset. Two reasons why I'm upset about this. And I never thought today that a Cowboy, the Dallas Cowboy, would come to the aid of a Washington Commander, but I got to do it today. Because it's ridiculous what's going on. Number one, and then I'm done. I got two things. Then I'm done. Number one, you're feeding into a narrative that you're making that's probably not factual. See, folks are looking for an excuse not to hire Bienemy anyway. They just added to it. Because you're gonna have some owners, because at the end of the year now, we all know Bienemy gonna get interviewed like he always do for some head coaching job. And this issue here is gonna come up again from a crybaby that's on Washington's team, who created a narrative just because the coach hollered at you. Y'all see how ridiculous that sounds? You didn't do the play right, brother. If you would have did the play right, I'm quite sure coach would have said, good job. If you didn't do the play right, or he make you run it over and over again, guess what? It ain't right. This man come from the Kansas City Chiefs, man. World champions. He know what the standard ought to look like. And because you, in your little feelings, you may need to buy a pacifier. Let me just go on. You need a pacifier. That's what some of y'all Washington play. I don't like y'all anyway. I ain't no fan of y'all. I'm not a fan. I can't wait till the Cowboys see you. I'm just being honest. I never have liked the Washington team, but I look. Somebody need to find out who that was and give them a first class ticket out of DC. Send them on. It's 90 players on every team. You got to get it down to 53. Whoever that is crying. Get them a first class FedEx sticker to put on their backside. Send them to the airport. Give them a care package with some Gerber's baby milk and a pacifier, and send them on out of there. That's what you need to do. See, if you're gonna be like this now, you don't need to be on this team. Go to a team that got crybabies where they accept that mess. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. Get on out of here. But what you've done, though, the bigger picture is that you have added another chapter to a book that's about Eric Bienemy, that some of this stuff ain't factual. Folks don't want to hire him right now as it is. You create another narrative by adding on this crybaby stuff that you done put in here. I hope this will reach some of the Washington players. Y'all, those of you that in Washington Commanders Facebook groups, please send this video to them. Send them all to me. I'll be glad to talk to them. You created a narrative that's going to be asked about when this season is over. And this is a situation that Coach Bienemy shouldn't even have to be answering. Now you got to go through all this and say, hey, when I came in, the Washington, team is not even a 500 football team. I came from Kansas City, a team that we're used to playoffs. We're used to division championships. We're used to AFC championship games. We went to 5 straight. We even won a couple Super Bowls. I know what the standard looked like when I walked in the door. This was not the standard. And I knew right then that I had to change the culture. And so there's, whatever culture was there, I have to change it. He shouldn't even have to answer this question, but he's going to have to, because of whoever these crybabies are on this team. Whoever these crybabies, these weak back, Gerber, fruit Kool-Aid drinking, Johnson & Johnson, baby powder wearing, all these folk, man, killing me, man. You're killing me. They're killing me, man. They're killing my coach, man. I don't, and he ain't my coach, but I'm standing with the brother now. You know what I'm saying? These Sesame Street Electric Company, Barney, I love you, you love me type players they got on Washington. It's ridiculous, man. Not ESPN talking about it. Everybody talking. Well, is he too hard? Is he too hard? Is he too hard on me? Is it too rough? Is it too much? It's not enough. You ain't got but X amount of practices a year. I mean, for training camp, you only got X amount of padded practices. Ain't the old days where it was 2 a days every day for the whole month. They only got X amount of practices, 13 if I'm not mistaken, every team. And these crybabies are crying probably in their probably about that 7th or 8th practice. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You only got X amount of practice. That's a great question, Joe. Y'all see that? See, this is when y'all take over the show. I ain't done yet, though. I got plenty more. I got one more issue I got. But this is a great question. Joe said, how come Kansas City never complained about him? You know why? 2 reasons. Andy Reid was there, who's the head coach. That's respect. They respected Bienemy. Number 2, however way Eric Bienemy, this is the way he was doing in Kansas City. But guess what happened? See, when the results are there, like when they do this right here and you see the rings on their finger, trust me, there ain't too much complaining. When you got diamonds on your hand, when you're playing in the AFC championship game almost every year, when you're winning Super Bowls, when you're getting that bonus money on your contract, whatever proviso that you had for whatever playoff games you win. And if you make the AFC championship game, you get an extra $200,000. No, they ain't complaining. They winning. They looking for some more. How you get me here again? Washington ain't won nothing but a top 10 draft pick every year. That's all they want. A top 10 draft pick. And you got these pamper-wearing they don't deserve Coach Bienemy. Now, here's the last part, and then I'm done. Because this is where it's going. Now I'm coming at the fans now. I'm done after this. I ain't need no notes for this. To all these fans that agreed with ESPN and Coach Ron Rivera and all that kind of stuff and saying, well, these guys are grown and, you can't talk to grown men in certain type of ways. And, you can get your message across with a different delivery. All of y'all, man, be quiet. Be quiet. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why I'm telling y'all to be quiet. And then I'm done. and this ain't gonna take long. The reason why y'all need to be quiet, man, is this. See, y'all didn't say the same thing when Bill Belichick was doing it. We all know how Bill Belichick coach. He's hard nosed you can get. You didn't say nothing when Bill Parcells was coaching. You didn't say that. And I'm a Cowboy man. You didn't say nothing about when Jimmy Johnson coached like this. Well, Jimmy Johnson would cut you right there on the field. Holler at you, scream at you. Bill Parcells, legendary. Go off on you. There's other coaches. Y'all didn't say nothing about that. Y'all called them great coaches. That's what y'all called them. Definite Hall of Fame, first ballot. Parcells cussed everybody out. Parcells cussed folks out while the game was going on. Bill Belichick the same way, hard nosed. Jimmy Johnson been. Y'all didn't say nothing about that. Y'all just said, "Whoa, what a great coach he is." This is a true leader. He's a true leader. This man can carry you to the promised land. Tom Coughlin did the same thing. Thank you, Metris. Mike Ditka. All these guys. Rex Reed. All these guys that you seen everybody talked about. You didn't hear nothing about them, but they are great leaders. That's all you heard. You can win with this guy. Men will follow him. Bill Parcells cussed everybody out. Owners, cheerleaders, concession stand workers, cooks in the kitchen, players, his own coaches. He cussed parking lot attendants out. Everybody got cussed out. Everybody got cussed out. Belichick, same way. Jimmy Johnson, my coach, Jimmy Johnson, cussed everybody out. He started in Miami when he was coaching the University of Miami. When the kids were younger. He was cussing them out bad then. Talking bad to them. You ain't say nothing about that. There's some other names. I'm seeing folks putting names in. Somebody Lombardi, Bill Cowher. I'm seeing all that. I mean that Schottenheimer. Good Lord. There are coaches that are here. I said Tom Coughlin earlier, former Giant coach. All these guys. You didn't say nothing about that. Now all of a sudden, because of the same type of package is coming, but oh boy, it's coming in a different face. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See, them crybaby players. Them crybaby players. If let's just play a little bit here. If Bill Parcells was coaching them, you think they would have said something? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. If the great Bill Belichick was coaching the Washington Commanders today, do you think them same players would have said something? Nah, they would have said nothing. So then now it becomes a matter of respect. But see, my brothers don't even see the bigger picture in mind. They're worried about respect. But what you don't understand is, my brothers, y'all, and for those white players that may be saying the same thing, I even throw it at them. Let me go on to the other side. If it's white players that were complaining, if Bill Belichick would have been their coach, they wouldn't have said a word. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. If Bill Belichick would have been the coach right now, y'all know they wouldn't have said a word. See, some folk gonna dress, oh, well, it's a matter of respect. No, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. It's bigger. It is. I'm sorry if you don't see it. And of course, a situation interpretation is up to the individual, you know. So you may not agree with me right now. I understand. That's why we think differently. If Bill Belichick would have been the coach of the Washington Commanders, this story would have never gotten out because the players would have never said it. So it's a matter of respect. I'm saying is backwards racism because that's how it's already hard for black coaches to get to that ultimate level anyway. For us, all it takes is just a little something to knock us down. You think you don't got 2 steps ahead, but something like this will knock you back 4 steps back. Trust me, Eric Bienemy, when he interviews at the end of this season, like he always does, for another coaching job, trust me, this issue is going to come up. Everything else did. Eric Bienemy was asking stuff that happened when he was playing in Colorado. Eric Bienemy was asking stuff about his personal life that had nothing to do with football. This just adds to it. I'm upset about it. And I'm not even a Washington fan. I got to say that because y'all know where I stand. It's right behind me. Y'all see all this. I never thought I'd come to a defense of a Washington Commander. Here I am. This is ridiculous, man. And the only reason why I'm talking about it is because everybody else talking about it. I'm like, why are we talking about this again? Cause he hollered at him. What? He making them practice hard. What? Cause he made them run the play over and over again because they didn't do it right. What? That's is that why we talking right now? This is the reason why? Cause he make them. Sam Howell, you ain't Patrick Mahomes. Get your butt under the center and run the play again. I love Terry McLaughlin. Great receiver. He scares me. Every time we Cowboys play him, he scares me. He the only one. Oh, hold on just a second. Y'all just, hold on. Oh, hold on just a second. Hold on. Let me get it back. I'm appalled by what I'm hearing. I am. I'm done. Okay. Now I'm not gonna ask no questions. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do the call in line. I'm sorry because I don't want to be on here another hour and a half because I know y'all got stuff to say. Y'all forgive me. I'm just gonna let. Plus, I don't know what y'all gonna say, and I got a show over here. This is my show, and I don't want y'all to kick me off Facebook and YouTube and everything else. So, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all just put it in the comment section, okay? But I'm not gonna let y'all talk live today, okay? Not this one, okay? I'm trying to make sure I'm on for Saturday at 3:00, okay? So y'all be good, okay? Yeah, I know some of y'all feel me. Maybe it's a few of y'all that don't. I know you from Italy. Joe is from Italy too. You say you just kidding? Okay, no, no, Lord, y'all ain't finna ruin my stuff. See, I said what I said. I was real hard and direct, but I wasn't crazy with it. See what I'm saying? I could have, but I'm not. So I don't need y'all to no. I got a good thing going on with my show, and we advancing. I don't need y'all to kill it. I love y'all. I love y'all for hanging with me. Some of y'all have been hanging with me for a while. Y'all just let me handle this one, okay? And don't come on here on Saturday when I start talking on Saturday talking about this, because I'm back to cowboy land on Saturday at 3:00. I'm sick of this mess though. And people don't even understand when they feeding into a narrative that makes things worse. That's where we are. That's where we are. And so here we go. Ron Rivera, ridiculous. You sent your coach out today, man. Or whenever that press conference was. You sent them out. You did. Sent them out. What Jack Del Rio knows, he's been a head coach and he knows how to, he's been in a position, so he has experience and, dealing this. Coach Bienemy just have to, learn as he what? Coach Bienemy, just call your plays, man. Just try to do the best you can. That's all I can say. Except against the Cowboys, of course, but just do what you can do. You got some talent over there, so just do the best you can, man. Because these folks are just, well, there's so much more I can say, but I'm not. All right, I'm done. Thank y'all for listening to my rant. I had to get it off my chest. I never believed that I'd be talking Washington. I never thought that. I didn't know I would ever do that, but I did it. I stood with the Washington Commanders. Somebody need to tell that. I feel sick right now. The reason I'm going to get off, I probably need to go throw up. I ain't no lying. You don't see me lying about it. I'm still heartbroken over Magic Johnson being involved with the Washington Commanders. My favorite player of all time, basketball. I'm still coming to grips with that. But then when I saw this, I said, oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. And it is. Somebody find these players, who these players are, and take them to your local Toys R Us store. Okay, go buy them a little truck or something. Look, go there. Go to the baby store and get the good formula. You mix it up real good. And, give them they pack. Buy a special pacifier for them. Get some nice baby powder, because they babies. You know what I mean? I'm just, little spoiled children. We'll go find them that. Go buy the DVD set from 1975 to 1982 of Sesame Street. Had to make that's about 30 or 40 episodes. Sesame Street came on every day for a whole year, except Saturdays and Sundays. So that's, y'all do the math. Just give them the whole set so they can watch it and rock from side to side. Hold hands and sing Kumbaya, because they babies. They spoiled. They can't. They upset when people holler at them. The babies. So find out. Let's find out who these players are, so we can start FedExing some packages to them. Somebody just need to FedEx about a case full load of bottles to them. Somebody need to do that. Y'all forgive this whatever going on my background screen. I know it's time to get out now because my screen acting up now. Y'all forgive me. Like I said, I didn't even turn the light on. I had to come on here quick. Y'all FedEx them there. I need, some of them need Pampers too. Let me throw that in. Let me throw that in. No, I'm sorry, they grown. Give them some pull-ups. Yeah. Go give them some pull-ups. Somebody FedEx with some pull-ups. Cause they Next thing they're gonna be saying, they won't let me use the bathroom. I gotta stop practicing because I gotta use the bathroom. Your pull up, man, just gone. I'm handling your business right there. Yeah. Yeah, let me get on out here. I'm done. I'm done. Well, I crack my own self up sometime. I'm done. All right, I'm done. I apologize. Hey, if you offended, hey, I'm sorry. Y'all come on, hang with me. If you never hung with me before, it's how I am, y'all. The big time show, I'll be with you. Yeah, exactly. Depends. You right, Joe. Um, Saturday, 3 o'clock. I'm not gonna talk about this anymore. I'll be on Cowboy Noon because we got stuff to talk about in Cowboy Land. Starting to see another narrative. I'm subject to go off again. If y'all are on my page, the Big Time Show Facebook page, then you already done seen what I had to say. I'm gonna talk about that on Saturday. I ain't gonna even ruin it. If you follow me on Facebook, the Big Time Show Facebook page, go look at it when I leave here. I did a little reel today, 30 seconds. That'll tell you what I'm gonna talk about on Saturday. Y'all might as well get ready. I'm gonna be in rare form again because I'm irritated about that. All right. I wish I could have done it here, but Bienemy got me. This situation, Bienemy, just really frustrates me. The crab mentality is alive and well. If you don't understand it, I'm sorry. I don't have time to explain it. All right. Appreciate y'all for hanging with me in midday. This is different. I got a lot of numbers here. It make me almost wonder, should I be doing day shows? But I can't because I work during the day. But I appreciate all of y'all for coming to hang with me today. All right. Thank y'all so much. I'm out of here. I need to go rest now. Y'all let me rest. All right. If anybody's watching this and you feel like you can comment, please comment. Not only will I see it, but everybody in the chat will see you comment, and maybe we can keep the conversation going. In the meantime, find some Washington fan, find some Washington football group, Commander football group, stick this in here, and I'll take the blows. I'll be glad to take them. I don't like the Washington team anyway, but look, Washington fans know this is ridiculous. They know it. They know it. And it's sad. It's sad, man. It really is. All right. We'll see you on Saturday, 3 o'clock Central Time for the one and only. Y'all might as well agree. Matter of fact, I just need to see this. Let me stop. I know. Thank you, Tim. Tim said he shared to the Commanders. I don't know if they got one. All you got to do is search Facebook. Just put Washington Commanders, whatever. Group, whatever. I'm quite sure there's plenty of them. Washington is a very popular football team, very popular franchise. I'm quite sure they have it. Y'all share it, and I appreciate it. Listen, if you agreed with me, I need my folks that agree with me before I crank this music up. I need to see you clap your hands. I need if you didn't agree with me, that's okay. I get it. But those that agreed with what I'm saying, I need to make sure I'm not in this boat all by myself. I need to see some hand clap emojis. Let me know that I did all right. Just let me know. Gooch, appreciate you, bro. Tim, Joe, thank you. Is there any more in the house? That if you know if you agreed with me, let me see. If you didn't, you ain't gotta let me see. You ain't gotta say no. Just thank you. All I need is just one, to be honest with you. But since I got 3, that's enough. Now I'm gonna go on. Niecy, thank you, Niecy. Thank you so much, Niecy. Really, all I need was Niecy, to be honest with y'all. Niecy, hang with me. You see what I'm saying? Niecy, hang with me. See, if Niecy clap, I know I must did all right. All right. Appreciate you, Niecy. Appreciate you, Tim, Joe, Gooch, Beatrice. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Gooch. I appreciate you, man. Matter of fact, before you, and make sure you tell them to stay at the end, because I'm gonna say I'm a party on out of here. I came in dancing. I'm finna leave out dancing. This has been the one and only, the Big Time Show. Woo! Oh, hey, bye. Hey, since y'all why ain't y'all leave? Why didn't y'all leave? Y'all, all right, okay, all right, one more time. See, y'all, I know what it is. Y'all want an encore. All right, for real, I'm gone after this time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. Because see, y'all like that. I know you did. I felt you bobbing your head. One more time. Y'all see what I said right here. Clap your hands. Let's go.